Hi, this is Blair Singer, author of Little Voice Mastery, How to Win the War Between Your Ears in 30 Seconds or Less, and a founding contributor to Radical Wealth. You know, we talked about the technique of identifying the emotion. Now let me give you the second part, which is another technique. And that comes from Lynn Grabhorn, her great book, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. Great technique I learned from her. And basically what she said is this: you can actually choose the emotion you want to have. So step number one, if you recall from the last technique, is identify the feeling that you have. I feel frustrated. That's it. Am I angry? No, I'm frustrated. That's it. I'm frustrated. Okay, good. So once you identify it, now that begins to dissipate. Now the next question is, how do I want to feel right now? Now you find you think that's kind of a silly question, but you know, a lot of times your little voice has such a big investment in feeling bad sometimes that it doesn't want to feel any better in the beginning. How do I want to feel? Well, I want to be miserable. I deserve to be miserable. Okay, stop. Okay, how do I want to feel right now? Well, I want to feel good. Okay, good. So can I remember a time where I felt good? Yeah, I remember. I still have this one when Ben was like 5 years old playing soccer for the first time, and he could never score a goal, and he was a great player, but his goals were always wide. He never got one. And I remember he finally kicked one, and it dribbled into the goal, and his little hand shot up in the air. My hand shot up in the air. And yeah, I remember that as plain as day, and that's how I want to feel. So remember, it's part of one of the techniques we talked about before is anchoring those times of success and love from the past. But now putting it all together, identify the feeling that you have, make sure you got it, good. Now, the next question is, how do I want to feel right now? I want to feel happy. So when was the time I felt happy? What's that feel like? What did that look like? Recall the time until you actually feel happy, and you know what's going to happen? All the elements in your surroundings are going to begin to shift. Don't ask me why, but I'm going to tell you that all of a sudden people will start smiling at you. All of a sudden people start offering you things. All of a sudden you find yourself in the right place at the right time with the right people. The right things start showing up. And by the way, this is something not only you do with yourself, you can do this for a friend. You can do this for other people. It's simply a series of questions. And remember, the quality of the question will determine the quality of the response. You can have the feeling you want. You can operate from the emotional tone that you want. You just have to be able to train your little voice to do it. So be awesome.